Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Saraswatyai Namaha. Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Om Satchidananda Rupaya Vishwotpatyadi Hetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Sri Krishnaya Vayam Numaha. Harihi Om. The teaching of Bhagawan Sri Krishna to Arjuna is well known and famous as Shrimad Bhagavad Gita, which is in the Mahabharata. And his teaching to Uddhava, which is in Shrimad Bhagawatam, is known as the Uddhava Gita. Even though Bhagawan only the teacher both the sides. But these names are different so that there is no confusion. So one Gita is known by Bhagawan's name and other is known by his devotee's name. So that also indicates the oneness of Bhakta and Bhagawan. And we saw that Bhagawan very clearly told that Uddhava that you are me, very clearly said. So, with the help of Mahabharata and Shrimad Bhagavatam, we try to understand little about Bhagawan Sri Krishna. Ananta Swarup, how can we understand fully? But some little introduction we saw. So today we begin with information on Uddhava. The very word Uddhava is very beautiful. If you split that, it's called Ut plus Dhava. It's called Uddhava. Ut means above, at the top. It's called Urdhva. Paribhu, that which is above everything. Now, what is above everything? Is only Paramatma. Isn't it? Purushanna param kinchit. Paramatma is on the top. Dhavaha is the Lord, Swami, Master. So that means what? Uddhava is one who considers that Paramatma only as his Master, his Lord, his Swami, and devoted to him and him alone and no one else. That's called Uddhava. Uddhava also belong to these families of Bhagavan Sri Krishna only. And about him it is said, right from his childhood, he was never interested in the toys and games of children. His only favorite game was to do puja Bhagawan. All the time his mind was only Bhagavan Sri Krishna. And he liked to eat food only which is left over of Bhagavan Sri Krishna only. Clothes also, when Bhagavan had worn and then left, then that only wearing. Bhagavan was very fond of him and they used to go travel together here, there, play, sport and all that. Like even Arjuna. So what we find, the teacher Bhagavan Sri Krishna is same, and both the places his disciples are very devoted to him, Bhakta and Sakhas. Other thing about Uddhava, it is said, he was highly educated, so much so that he had learned from Brihaspati. Brihaspati is called Guru of gods, That's why one of the names of Uddhava is called Barhaspatya. Brihaspati's student, disciple. Also, he was most respected and wise minister in the court of Bhagawan Sri Krishna. Bhagawan used to seek his advice also and used to follow that advice. I don't have to go all those instances and all that, but elaborately said that is in Shrimad Bhagawatam and all that, because we have to come to our main topic of the Hamsa Gita. So, such a devotee, such a Sakha of Bhagawan, about him, Bhagawan himself said, this Uddhava is not less than me in any respect. And that's why when Bhagawan had left what called Vrajbhumi, Gokul, Vrindavan and all that and came to Mathura, and he had promised the Gopikas and all that, that he would come there, but he got so busy in Mathura, he could not go immediately. So he said, Uddhava is not less than me, he is like me only, and therefore he sent him only. Uddhava was sent. I think that much is enough. Now, Uddhava noticed one thing, that Bhagavan was slow in withdrawal mood and mode. The events that were happening in Dwarka and all that. So he thought now the Bhagavan is planning his departure. So he was naturally distraught. Such a devoted person. And one day, Ekant, he was with Bhagavan, he said, Bhagavan, I see that you are planning to go from here. How will I live without you? Because my whole life is centered on you. What will I do? Bhagavan agreed. Bhagavan said, you are right. I am going from here. And when I go, even the Dwarka also will submerge in the ocean. You should not stay here. You go away from here. And you have the knowledge, again I will give that vision, that knowledge, with that you just move about everywhere, unattached to anything and everything. That's how it is the beginning of this Uddhava Gita Prasanga. As you know, in Shrimad Bhagavat there are 12 cantos. In the 11th canto is this Uddhava Gita. Actually, there are total 31 chapters in this canto. Of 31, 23 chapters are devoted to Uddhava Gita. And I think there are more than 1,000 shlokas total, Uddhava Gita. Bhagavan said, yes, your observation is right, but remain here. because Bhagawan said he himself is going, but someone equal to him should remain here. Impart this knowledge, spread this knowledge and all that. That's what his plan. And then we find Bhagavan gives the essence first. You know, as I said, there are some 1000 shlokas, 23 chapters, but the essence of the whole Uddhava Gita is only 6 shlokas. This is called concentrated dose. You know, there are some concentrate orange juice. It is concentrate. But when you have to share with the others and distribute, you cannot give like that. So then you mix it with water and all that, and then so many cups or glasses are made and then given to everybody. So these 6 shlokas actually give the very sar of Uddhava Gita. I will tell you about these shlokas, 6 shlokas first, not too elaborately, but we will just see what is the thought that is so powerful. And then what happens when Uddhava listens to that? Actually, this much was enough for Uddhava anyway. It was enough for him. But there is some reason, isn't it? It is elaborated. So let us see what. Bhagavan says, it's called direct teaching, hitting, what called the bull's eye, shot. No going here, there, nothing. Bhagavan said, what I am going to tell, few shlokas, they are not here in this Hamsa Gita, because that is when Bhagavan begins. The Hamsa Gita comes only in the 13th chapter of the Ekadash Skanda. Okay. One more point I want to say. There is one Hamsa Gita even in Mahabharata. In Mahabharata also we find one Hamsa Gita, but this is different. We are going to see which is there in Shrimad Bhagawatam. So what did Bhagavan say? Yadidam manasa vacha chakshurbyam shravanadibhihi nashwaram grihyamanam cha viddhi maya manomayam. Viddhi, Uddhava, please understand. Whatever is seen by the senses, like the eyes and all other senses, whatever is comprehended, thought of by the mind and felt, yadya manasam is mind, chakshurbyam shravanadivi with the senses, whatever you can grasp, and vacha, whatever we can describe through words. In short, whatever is experienced by us with the senses, the mind, intellect and all that, grihyamanam is nashwaram. Number one thing, it is all constantly perishing. Constantly perishing. We always think it is perishable, means one day it will perish. Shashvan nashwaram eva vishwamakhilam. Is moment to moment it is perishing, changing. And all maya manomayam, all this is a projection of the mind, which is maya only. Maya, mind, avidya are same thing, it are all projection of mind only. It can unnerve anybody. What is Mayamaya means? What? It is not what it appears to be. That's why even in English also there is such a phrase, appearances are deceptive. What we see and what we think and what we feel that such thing is like this, that is only you think. It is not like that. Its truth, its essence, its substance is totally unknown to us. Generally, our understanding of truth or reality is what we see is real, that's all. Whatever we touch and feel and experience and everything, that's all. But Bhagawan has, in a very one stroke, he just said, whatever is drishyate, shruyate, nyayate, sarvam mayamayam. The whole world of plurality, that what we see, punso ayuktasya nanarthaha. The person who is ayukta, ayukta means the one whose mind is not absorbed in the true self, such a person only goes on experiencing this world of plurality and goes on saying this is good, that is bad, this is beautiful, that is ugly, guna, dosha. Nana artha he just sees. In that world, then he says, this is karma, these are duties, this is vikarma, this is prohibited thing. All karma, akarma, vikarma, all that what is it is all a Brahma only. Brahma is only an appearance. Simple thing we'll see first. Those who are not used to listen to Vedanta and all that, if they listen to this, they get little frightened and they say, what are you talking about and all that. But just see that when we are in deep sleep, do we experience anything? Do you have got any experience of this world, of the sound, color, taste, touch, form or anything? Do you have? No. It is very clear that when the mind comes out of that deep sleep, when the mind comes into existence, then we start seeing everything. That yukta purusha of the samadhi sthiti is a very different case, but ordinary world also Bhagavan has kept such an experience where we can have some clue of it. Also, we have got the experience of dream also. And isn't it true that like even in waking state, we also experience the entire dream world? There also we have got various experiences. There also we feel thrill or sometimes fear, joy, sorrow and what not. But how easily we say, it was only a dream. If you say, this world is real because I see and experience, even that also you saw. Not only that, but even in this waking world, what we call as waking world means that where we are awake, there also we see many, many things in waking state and we know they are not true. So, it is very clear that all the drishyam is all the projections of mind only. And there what kind of relationship we keep with them, according to that we have got our personal joy, sorrow, these, that, so many things are there. Huh? So now the question is, if all this which appears in this way is a Brahma and appearance, the logical position is there cannot be any illusion, delusion, appearance without a real substratum. Ordinarily also we say this man is a liar, he always tells lies only. And these people are also telling lie. But lie about what? They are lying about something, that something has to be some satyam truth, isn't it? They are lying about some fact, about some truth. So, without any substratum, without any real support or truth, there cannot be any illusion. But first we must understand that whatever we are seeing, and then we are so much fascinated or infatuated or so much attracted by the glamour, and we think this is only real, sometimes also this is what a terrible thing. But all this is nothing but projection of mind only. And if someone is not ready to accept that, that person can't know the truth. Truth, realization of truth demands very high price. So in the very beginning itself only he said that whatever is just what is seen is only a Brahma only. Therefore, tasmat yuktendriya gramo yukta chitta idam jagat atmani ikshasva vitatam atmanam mai adhishware. I said essence is in 6 shlokas, but actually in 3 shlokas. It is so concentrated. And since the whole experience is only a projection of mind, tasmat, therefore, what you have to do is yukta indriya gramaha yukta chittaha. Withdraw your senses, withdraw your mind in that which is the substratum support of this world, which is your own true self. Just as when I see the dream, who is the substratum of that dream? Not someone else, only me. In me only the whole dream appeared. That I said, yukta indriya gramaha yukta chittaha idam jagat atmani ikshasva. When we wake up from the dream, don't we realize that all it was in me only? If we can have this kind of understanding when we wake up from the dream, the waking world, why can't we understand even the so-called waking world also is only in my Sat Chaitanya Swarup only? Why can't we understand that? Actually, there is no reason why we should not understand, we cannot understand. Because the logical position is the same. Bhagawan says, then understand that truth, that which is own self, see everything in that, and also know that Atma Tattva is not a finite little thing in your mind, but see that Atma one with me. Atmanam mai adhishware. So you see, whole world is only in appearing you, and you are one with me, what we call infinite Brahman. Is direct, the supreme knowledge that which is given here. And then Bhagawan says, if you are able to do this, means you gain the knowledge, you get direct realization, then you become the very self of all beings. Atma bhutaha sharirinam. Atmanubhav tushtatma. Then you are totally satisfied, contented, reveling in your own self. Then na antaraya vihanyase. You will never be obstructed, afflicted, affected by any kind of disturbance. Then only you can say Om Shanti, 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 because there is nothing, nothing other than you which can disturb you. Huh? If you see a snake in a rope, how can the snake disturb the rope? You cannot. The many waves are rising in the ocean, they cannot disturb the ocean. You become that. You become like a child. Yatha arvakaha. The child plays something, not because he thinks it is very lovely, nice, therefore he goes and he does not do anything because of a lot of thinking, this is not good, therefore I am not doing that. No. Dosha buddhya ubhayat itaha nishedha na nivartate. Guna buddhya cha vihitam na karoti. All his actions are very spontaneous. As yatha prapta paristhiti. Not because of this so much of the computerized analysis and all that, this is this, this is that, then I am going to do. No. How he become? Sarvabhut, suhrit. He becomes the friend of all beings. Shanta. Totally at peace. He is at ease with everything, every being, every place, every situation, every circumstance. Where it is at? It is said Yudhishthir had to have little experience of Narak also, the hell also. Then said, now Yudhishthir now had to go from here. So he said, all right, started going. So the jivas who were there in the hell, they started crying. And they said, please don't go. Why? Because of your presence, we are feeling such calmness, coolness. And Yudhishthira says, if it is like that, I am staying here only. Sarvabhut Surat. But then Devata said, this was only show some experience to you, but it is not, you don't have to stay here, hell, and they are also not going to be here. But the point is, Sarvabhut Surat, Shantaha, Jnana Vijnana Nishchayaha, because he has all knowledge, wisdom, direct realization. Pashyan Madatmakam Vishwam Na Vipadyeta Vai Punaha. And then when he sees the whole world as nothing but Bhagawan alone, Vasudeva Sarvati, why should have any kind of trouble, difficulties, this, that, nothing. This is the essence of Uddhava Gita. That's all. Uddhava Gita is over. Now tomorrow we'll add some water and we'll try to bring to our level to understand it. All right? Beauty of it will be brought out. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Natha Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Natha Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare He Natha Narayana Vasudeva. हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।